I guess we could just use the flying carpet.
You could. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Storm King's Thunder, episode 55. You called this a vacation?
Yes.
I'm proud of that name. Anyway, last time you guys went to Waterdeep and searched around for an airship. Took a couple days, but you eventually did find someone that was selling a ship that does not sink. Apparently unaware of what its true purpose was. The gnome gentleman sold it to you. He seemed very enthusiastic and, you know, like the typical used car salesman. That was this guy in a tee. But you guys, with some nice persuasion, were able to, with the cost of 10,000 gold, ask him to have it repaired as well. So when you guys get back in a couple days, you will have a ship, and he's going to be very surprised when it takes off into the air.
I'm waiting for it.
I can only imagine he'll be yelling and cursing up a storm, realizing he got ripped off.
You didn't know what you had.
Yeah, it would be his fault, yeah. Anyway, yes. And then some of you had gone into the yawning portal as for a little more luxurious stay. It was a decent rooms. They were pricier, but it's basically a tourist trap. And while you guys were there, some of you had seen people being lowered into the portal. And it's just a thing with the yawning portal. Whenever someone goes down, the crowd goes around, dive, dive, dive. The group that you saw dive came back relatively quickly after being dropped down. And after they came up, you had talked to him a little bit, and two trolls had climbed their way out following this crew, and you all dispatched them pretty quickly. With I don't think anybody died. No patrons died, yada yada. But then you all decided, let's go. Let's dive. And you paid the 5 gold to dive. The 1 gold per person. And this is where you ended up at the bottom of a large well, 40-foot diameter. And you saw a singular opening. When you followed it, you had the sensation of almost being teleported. And then you ended up down here in this cavern system. You had met Jibber Jabber, the Etten. A strange one. He, both his heads seems to get along, which is kind of strange to both Reed and Badger. But you had learned about a couple of the mushrooms that are around. Some good for food, others not so much. Some used for, like, underdark building structures. Building. Underground trees, basically. Then, as you come to this this underground river, Reed had ritually cast water breathing on everybody, and that is where we left off. So, Truth Seekers, what would you like to do? There is a river. There are a couple entrances you have not gone through yet. You could.
I believe
is yours.
I'm sorry. I believe the plan of action was we were going to the spiders, which was to the south. So we were basically taking the river down and heading towards the spiders, but we're probably going to come across the
spider people?
The spider people, yes.
They are to the east. He said they're to the east.
Was it the lizards then?
No, it was the stinky lizards that were to the south.
Stinky lizards are to the south.
And so we're taking the river and possibly going to bump into the fish people. Because the fish people were also down this way.
Potentially, yes.
I'm sorry, maybe I zoned out for a second. What about that big creature to the north of us right now?
That isn't Etten. You talked to him.
That's Jibber Jabber.
Gotcha. I must have spaced out for a second. I was like, do we not see that monster up there? Okay, we're good then.
You helped Jibber Jabber by not eating the psychedelic mushrooms.
Fair enough.
I'm going to. I'm not sure if I did this last session. I'm going to stick my face into the water and just like look around down there.
Alright, make a perception check.
Jokey joke. Not the best at this. Nat 20, never mind.
You see nothing. A little odd. There's no fish. No plant life. It does seem clouded. But that's as best as you can tell.
Guys, I see nothing. Like, literally nothing down there. Like, it's eerie how nothing there is.
Have you tried dropping a coin down there or something? See how far down it goes?
No, that's not nothing.
It doesn't have to be a gold coin. I just said a coin.
Any type of coin wouldn't be nothing, Badger.
Say you can't see nothing, or there's nothing there to see.
There's nothing there to see.
Well, that's kind of a letdown.
I mean, like, it's kind of foggy. Maybe I can't see down to the bottom. But, like, from what I can see, there's nothing.
I have a strange question. If we can breathe underwater, can she smell underwater?
Yeah, technically.
Can I have her try sniffing to see if she, like, smells anything that we can't see?
Sure. Roll a perception check with advantage for Ruby. Wow. She doesn't really smell anything. Nothing that sticks out. But again, it's nothing. No fish droppings.
Are you
Nothing like
sure
that.
there was something this way, Bulchara? You guys said there was something in this direction.
It's the way to, like, the stinky lizard people, and we may make fish friends, too. But, yeah, no, there's nothing. Reed, can you come here for a second, please? Here you go. I'm just, like, gonna take off my coat, my cape, and my gloves and shoes. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna put these in the bag of holding. Hold on to those for me. I guess I could have just put them in my bag, but you're already standing here. Safekeeping and whatnot.
When Badger, when Ruby comes out, she does kind of cough up a bit of water, like, and starts licking her lips, like, as if something tastes terrible.
I will convey to Bulchara to be careful and what the hell? I'll stick my hand in and get a little bit of water myself to see what it tastes like.
Awful.
My face was in there. Did it taste awful to me, too?
Yeah, but you didn't really taste, you were just looking around.
Is there like a taste that I recognize? Like, does it taste kind of like bloody? Does it taste like a taste I may recognize? Because I do go in nature a lot.
It's nothing like in nature.
Can I make an Arcana check to see is there some kind of magic in this water?
Yes, go ahead and roll an Arcana.
Wow, 2 for 2. Hello, bad rolls tonight.
Something has tainted this water. This isn't natural. Something has taken this water and done something to it. You don't know what. You don't know what could possibly have done this, but you do know this water has been tainted.
I'm gonna convey that to everyone. Yeah, it's tainted. There's something weird going on with this water. Something is contaminated. It's not normal. Reed, I know you used a spell on this, but maybe the water path isn't the best choice.
Well, I ritual casted it, so it didn't really cost anything.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
It lasts
Uh,
24 hours anyway, so if we decide to come back, we can always do it.
Oh. Okay. Everyone, is everyone in favor of going down a path that isn't the tainted water path? I'm gonna get my shoes and like jacket back.
Is the only two people who can't see in the dark is Reed and Leon, correct?
I can see the dark.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I'm enough.
Leon, the only one who can't see in the dark?
He has a drift globe.
He has a what?
He has the drift globe, so he could technically see in the dark. He just doesn't have dark vision.
Will Drift Glow give us away, light-wise, if we're in the dark areas?
It could potentially, yes.
Can't. Is where we are right now pretty dark, or is this lit area where we're at right now?
It is pretty dark.
Can I give Leon a high five with dark vision?
What? Are you gonna cast dark vision on him?
Yeah, it's a level 2.
Okay. So Leon, you can see without a light source for 8 hours.
I was gonna put my drift glove away then.
I saw that, Reed. Okay. Hey, yeah, so everyone up for a different path then?
Sure.
Good. Oh, there we go. A response.
Then would
Oh.
we be going to visit someone else that's not the lizards?
I guess the next option would be the east, which is the spiders.
Would our guide happen to know what's going on with that water?
He said it tastes bad. He doesn't know what's up with it though.
Is it normal to taste like that?
No. And as Polchar has figured out, there's something wrong with it. Something has tainted it.
Gonna move there, and I'm gonna take a good look that way.
Okay. Show you roughly about as far as you'll be able to see.
Okay, it's stealth devil time. Stealth devil.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. This is not the right sound for this. This is not a fucking forest.
Yeah, this is a heist.
I meant the ambient sound,
I know what you mean.
which are
So
you
we're
sneakily.
stealthing, I'm assuming.
Do we
Pochara,
hear
as you
anything?
you do not. Pochara, as you sneakily go around, you realize you reach a dead end.
This is probably a weird thing to say, but why does that look like an appendix or a gallbladder just randomly on the map?
I don't know. I'd like to take a better look. I'd like to like investigate, see is there anything up with this way, like that, like if it's hiding something.
Sure.
Okay. Can we get a third? Or, I guess I've already broke my nat 20 streak.
You take a quick look around and go through a couple rocks. You don't really see anything. Nothing seems to be hiding here.
Guys, after examining the dead end, I have discovered that it's a dead end. I know. Shocking, I'm sure.
Do I see any tracks by any chance?
You do see some tracks, but they're since you have met him, they appear to be from Jibber Jabber. There is a bit of mud here, so it's easy to see tracks.
We are still in Jibber Jabber's domain.
Yeah, he seems to eat the mushrooms in this area.
Can I peek around the corner?
Sure. Absolutely. I can click on the reveal tool. It was being a butt. There we go.
Okay, I guess that's the only other way to go, I guess. So we'll head this way.
Let's see. Inside this area, you see gardens of barrel stick, blue cap, tin mask, and Trillimac fungus.
Trillimac? What's a Trillimac?
That is a mushroom that grows to a height of about 4 to 5 feet. It has a broad gray-green cap with a light gray stalk. It's a leathery it's often used for like making underdark maps, paths, scrolls, because its surface takes on dyes and inks pretty well.
How thick is the stalk? Is it something easily carried?
Well, it's about at least a foot thick.
Dang it, I was gonna use it as an umbrella.
This mushroom is bigger than you are.
I know, I was gonna use it as an umbrella, but that stalk's too thick for an umbrella.
How hard is it to turn into ink?
It takes ink, it doesn't turn into ink. I mean, if you took a stalk and cleaned it and soaked it in water and dried it, it could make palatable food. Not the best, but it'd be, edible.
Huh.
I would like to write in Goblin and Orc in any language I can, because I think I have some ink left in my pack. I just want to write, do not eat the mushrooms, as a warning for other people.
The only mushroom that you know of that you shouldn't eat... of the ones you've seen so far at least, it's called Timask, known as Devil's Mushroom. The 2-foot-tall toadstool with orange and red stripes across its beige cap.
I would like to write
simply uprooting or destroying it causes it to expel gas spores that will confuse and confound the whoever inhales it.
How big are these mushrooms again?
The Timask is 2 foot tall.
And you said if anything disturbs it, it does that, or only if you
it's
smash it?
uprooted or destroyed. So, like, basically, it takes some force.
Would I be smart enough to know if I cut off a piece that it would or wouldn't activate?
Make a survival check.
And I'm asking would I know this? I'm not doing this.
This is
I'm
what
asking what I know.
this is what the survival check's for. I guess nature could also work, but I think your survival's higher. Yes, that would definitely release spores.
I will definitely not do that then. And I will write that as a warning as well in every language I can think of. Man, I thought I was gonna make those like little smoke bombs. Like, yeah, that'd be a good thing to do.
That would confuse people?
Okay. Once I get finished with the writing on the warning, I like to go inside.
All right. Aside from that, it's pretty barren here. There's a passage to the south that has like stalactite formations.
I look at the ceiling.
Make a perception check. I mean, there's stalactites.
No black puddings.
Nothing shiny.
Okay, sorry, I was having flashbacks.
And these are up in the air. No porous ones, they're just hanging out.
I'm sorry, fish. I got paranoid.
That's fine.
Don't worry, if a black pudding nat 20'd you now, you'd probably survive it. Probably.
It
I don't like those odds. Alright, did we hear anything?
no. One sec.
Watch is not even a pathway, it's just another wall.
No, it's a pathway.
We're not underwater right now currently though, correct?
No, you're just in a cavern.
Okay, how long does the water breathing last, Reed?
A day.
Okay.
You have it for a while.
I will head to the north and I'll let Char know where I'm going.
I will follow.
And I peek.
Okay, one sec. The walls are set with shelves at various heights. They hold numerous gourds. A rough-hewn block of stone in the middle of the caves appears to serve as a table. It's covered with a set of like an alembic and some glass bottles and some basically alchemist supplies.
I will get off Ruby for now. And I'll let Char know there's someone up ahead.
Who is it? Is it one of the stinky lizards?
Does it look humanoid, elf? Can I identify what race it is?
It appears human.
I will say in common, identify yourself.
Hello.
Still
He
sneaking around.
he waves at you. I am the alchemist. What can I help you with?
Alchemist. State your name, not your business. I see all the glass jars.
That is my
I would
name.
like to also.
I am the alchemist.
Oof, rough parents. It's an alchemist.
Oh. Hmm. Do you want to take this one, or do you want me to? You know?
What you been working on lately?
Well, I got these potions. You drink one and understand any spoken or written language.
I got most of them covered already. She's gonna say this kind of shrugging.
Or this other one, you drink it and it keeps you awake. You can still after drinking it for the 8 hours after, you cannot be put to sleep and you remain awake during a nice rest and still gain the benefits of a whole full night's sleep.
That would be good when I'm doing one of my study sessions. Oh, by the way, Alchemist, do you know what happened to the water?
Unfortunately, I do not.
I'm gonna step up behind Badger. I'm gonna say, "What are you doing down here?"
I looked up at Char. I'm always down here.
You, the alchemist.
Oh, sorry. She gonna turn her attention back to the Alchemist.
He's just some guy that's down here, and it looks like he has some kind of lab.
Wait, it's a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I think Char is rubbing off on me.
You thought it was a woman?
Give me a break.
Or she's kinda
I
sorry.
tasted.
Anyway, well, I kind of didn't have much of other choice.
Really? The exit's like 30 feet from here.
There's no exit near here.
What? We've been down here like literally less than half an hour, and we haven't gotten that far.
Can I insight check to see if they know that the exit's not that far from here?
Sure. I mean, they're showing no signs of lying, no sweating, no stammered breathing or speech.
So why exactly are you here alone? Most people usually come down here with at least a friend.
Unfortunately, Why am I down here?
Hey, Char? Do they seem a little confused to you? I'm gonna say it's kind of whispering.
The guy at the tavern did say this, like, place Ace has a way of, like, making challenges.
All I know is I was kidnapped by some crazy old man and kind of got stuck here.
Really? Well, I'm kind of a past fortune teller. It's a very weird talent of mine. I'm able to tell a few things about someone from the past just by examining their hands. Would you like for me to try?
his hands.
Okay. I'll walk over and I'll examine his hands. I'm going to pretend like I'm reading his palms, but really I'm trying to do like some kind of Arcana check. See if there's something off about him. Like, is this a disguise or something?
Okay.
So yeah, Arcana or
Sure.
okay, 13.
I mean, feels human.
Yes, a hard worker and all that. I can tell from the little bits of burns on your hands from the alchemy work.
While he's with the alchemist, can I see the ingredients he has around here? Like, do they look like they're from this cave, or does it look like someone's bringing him ingredients?
I mean, you see some just... You don't see any ingredients currently. You're using like some mushrooms and stuff stacked in a corner.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Someone's at our front door.
So how'd you learn alchemy? Have you been here ever since you were young?
You know, let's damn this thing. I don't know.
Is that him saying that, or are you saying that?
That was him saying it.
Well, I'm definitely going to shop at your stand here if you're selling anything. When I'm done shopping, would you like to leave this place? Because, like I said, I know where the exit is.
Perhaps. Do you have any... For one, I only have 2 potions currently. For one, I will need 20 pounds of edible fungi and about 50 gold pieces worth of adventuring gear. And 5 tongues of madness, which are another fungus that grows down here.
Huh. That's, quite the demand. I don't know, that one, where you don't have to sleep sounds tempting for just about anyone. Yeah, I think Badger's most interested in that. Unless someone else wants it. $50 pieces worth of adventuring gear. I should have that.
You guys also haven't currently harvested any edible plants yet, or the fungus yet?
Alchemist, I have a question for you. You said you want to get out of here, yes?
He never said that. He kind of looks at you confused.
Could have sworn you said he couldn't get out because we're like, well, the exit's like not even
He
that
said he
far
couldn't get out.
away.
He didn't say he wanted to get out.
Why couldn't he get out?
You don't know.
I'm asking him, why couldn't you get out?
I don't remember.
Okay. And you just find anything magical on him, Polchara?
I didn't sense anything. Let's see here. He said he wanted 25 pounds worth of like fungus and 50 gold worth of adventuring gear.
Yep, for each he has 2 potions, and for either one, it'll take 20 pounds of edible fungi, 5 tongues of madness, and 50 gold piece worth of adventuring gear. You have not come across any tongues of madness yet.
Well then, may I propose a counter offer in for the Tongues of Madness part of the deal? I show you the sack. Pretty useful walking around tool. It's just like a burlap sack. You can put as many tongues of funguses that you find, many more than you could carry with your hands.
What are you... Are you trying to just trick him?
No, I haven't said any lies. I'm trying to tell him, like, in exchange, well, instead, like, we can get you the fungus and the gear, but instead of the tongues things, I'll give him this sack.
Kind of shakes his head.
I tried. I'm gonna walk over to Badger's. Like, did you want either of those 2 potions he's made?
The languages might come in handy with fish people, because I don't know what language they speak, and I know a lot of languages, but I
Well,
don't think it's fish.
You have the comprehend language helmet.
He did also say it only let you understand any written language.
It's any spoken or written language.
Okay, so yeah, anything that potion can do, your helmet that lets you understand people can do it better.
Out of game, would it be better to have the potion, or is the helmet not intimidating looking? Granted, it's on a 2-foot tall gnome, so it can't be that intimidating, but you know what I mean.
The potion lasts an hour, and currently you all don't have the materials required to purchase one. Perhaps you can come back if you find some of the items he's looking for.
Would you like to leave, or come with us to see why you can't leave, Alchemist? I have a panther to protect you a little bit.
I would be fine here for the time being, I think.
God, I really want to know why he can't leave, because I have a feeling it's going to involve us later.
Oh yeah. Maybe we'll forget things like him. Like, he's worse at remembering things than me. I finally found someone.
Found who?
Someone that was worse at remembering things than me. Anyway, we should probably get going. You enjoy your alchemy work in a cave. Bye. That was really weird.
So I take it
You cut out there.
the eyeball things are mushrooms?
Those are stalactites that are up on the ceiling. Right that way. Continues on.
Wait, we didn't hear the alchemist at all until we got right in their area?
We weren't actively participating in trying to listen out for stuff like
When
that.
I said when I walked in, do I hear anything? And he said, no, you don't hear anything.
It doesn't mean they were clinking stuff together at that time.
Great. Who wants to go first this time?
I'm typically the normal volunteer, so unless someone else wants to.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the Batman helmet on.
All right.
How close is the rest of the party following?
I mean, I'm following behind them kind of as they go.
I'm staying about 10 feet back.
Okay.
It's never a good.
Okay. Is my stealth still activated?
Because you had an interaction, you can roll again.
I will do so.
Do I roll mine or Ruby since I'm riding her?
It's always yours. Alright, you...
Are you setting something up, or?
Oh, no, go, you can keep going.
Okay, you said you're and then stopped. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna get like. Hold on. I had to hold Alt. Alt. Yeah, I'm gonna peek down that way. Oh, goes on.
It goes on.
Goes on to a world of pure imagination. I peek.
Alright.
Can I look at the ceiling, please, as we're walking?
Roll a perception check.
That and the wall. Yeah, looking at the ceiling, the walls, the floor. Something catching my eye.
No, Pochara, in this room, like to the north and south, you see... Like, it's a 30-foot high cave, and it holds a forest of stalagmites, some of which are broken. You don't see anything here. Badger, you don't see anything either.
Then we continue east, like the plan. East, 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 east.
The overlooking things are stalactites,
Yes.
and there's like no carvings or anything on there, correct?
You don't see any, no.
East, east.
Is he literally saying east every time he's walking?
East.
I think so, yes.
Peak.
Badger,
Uh-oh. Yeah, peak. Oh, God.
Do, 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 do.
Turn order. You said there was nothing around when I looked around.
You didn't see anything?
With the 18 perception?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a reason for that, Badger.
What are they?
Ezra, how close were you?
Well, I was gonna move myself up, but that was right as you told
How
Badger.
close were you falling behind her?
I was directly behind Ezra because I'm scared.
He's always scared. Probably about 10, 15 feet behind.
Okay.
Zoinks.
Where was Leon?
In the back.
Well, how far back?
Watching everyone's back. And 5 feet behind whoever's in second last.
Okay. Like right here. All right,
Okay.
surprise.
What are those things?
All right, first one on with advantage. All right, Badger, as you start going across the way and the others are behind you, the one to the south, a tentacle reaches out and grabs you. You are grappled and restrained.
They have a 15-foot reach?
They have a 50-foot reach.
I was about to say, I wish that's all they had.
I'm not sure whether to be scared or impressed by that. That's kind of, in a weird way, cool.
It
Ah,
reels
shit.
you up to it. It's 30 feet up in the air. And it hits you with a 22. It does 27 piercing damage.
How much damage?
27. And Ruby, right where you were. And the other one, tendril attack against Reed. It misses with the first one, I believe. What's your AC?
15.
Hit you with the second one, so you are
We're
hit.
surprised, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You two are grappled and then reeled in. And you take 13 piercing damage. And that is where this will start. Pulchara, it is your turn.
Did I hear or see any of that went on in that room?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to
Not afraid to scream.
spring into action. Oh God. What are those? I'm going to see Badger being hugged by one and Reed being hugged by one. I'm like, oh God, which one do I save? And then I'm just going to remember, Reed's really squishy. I'm going to save him. Sorry, Badger.
What's your AC, Reed?
My AC is 15.
But you're
Fair
also... You're also...
Pulchara, it's 30 feet in the air.
Oh. Okay. Gonna change up my strategy a little bit here. I'm going to... seeing that Reed is in trouble here, I'm going to cast Heroism on myself and Reed.
Okay. Go ahead and link that for me.
Sure thing. Second level.
You cannot touch Reed. He is up in the air.
Crap, yeah, I forgot it's a range of touch. Sorry, first time using a new spell.
That's fine. You can retract it.
Okay, thank you. Crap then. I guess the only thing I could really do is Eldritch Smite. Or Eldritch Blast. God. Also have used the word Eldritch. Achoo!
That first one hits, the second one misses.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'm going to toss a healing word Badger's way.
All right.
8 healing for Badger. That's me.
All right. Against Reed. That's a 17 to hit. A bite.
Okay. I think I'm gonna shield.
Okay.
'Cause I don't
Probably a
want to
good
hit.
idea.
If I shield. Let's see.
All right, and that prevents that from hitting. However, it's going. Some of its tentacles are going to. One's going to go after Chara. Actually, these ones are going to go for Chara because it did not see Ezra. Ezra rolled high enough on its stealth check.
Bring it on.
All 4 tentacles go towards you, but you just like sidestep each one. They all miss.
Huh?
That's a 23 to hit Badger on a bite.
Yeah,
Badger,
that
you take 27 piercing damage. And then its tendrils go out toward Ruby. And it grapples Ruby. And it reels Ruby up next to you. And it's your turn.
So I can't do anything with my arms right now.
Well, you can attempt to attack, you just had disadvantage to do so.
Can
And
I
you
do?
can also attempt to escape the grapple.
Can I wind wall the creature, try to distract it that way to drop us? Or would I know that wouldn't work since it looks kind of like a stone?
I mean, you
Well,
can certainly try.
I think you said the only one it wouldn't affect would be air thing. So yeah, I want to try to do wind wall.
All right, go ahead and link that for me. Let's see.
It needs to beat a 16 or take half damage.
I think I'll allow that you can turn the ceiling into the ground. I mean, that's... It would be dumb if you couldn't. Alright, so, alright. Where are you placing it, is my question. Okay.
So
Strength saving throw.
if he fails,
Fails.
3.
So roll
Really?
3d8. And he rolled a 9. It is not a favorite enemy, I don't think. No. So 15.
Does
Alright.
it drop me and Ruby because of it?
No.
Damn it. Okay, I want Ruby to bite the tentacle, see if it will make
Alright.
it drop.
You can attempt to bite a tentacle, disadvantage in the attack. Uh, 16 will not hit.
What can you do as a bonus action again?
If it has a bonus action, you can do it.
No, I'm trying to remember. What can you do for a bonus action?
Well,
I
it
can't-
depends. Some classes have other abilities. I don't think you have much in the way of what you can do with yours. That's what you have as your abilities. That's something that you need to know. I can't know everything. Ezra,
Seeing all the stuff that's happening, seeing Badger and Ruby are in danger, I will start slinging Elders. Well, I'm gonna move. You said I'm still stealth, so I'm gonna move.
They didn't. Don't want you. They didn't notice you, but once you move, they'll see you.
So, well, my question is that circle right there? Is that stalactite from the ceiling?
You have a clear shot at it.
Okay. If that's the case, then I will attack with Eldritch Blast with advantage because they don't see me. Nope.
No.
Okay. Had to try.
I just hadn't seen you yet. You weren't technically hidden, but you didn't. Their passive perception was. You beat their passive perception with your 17.
All right. I'll sling 2 Eldritch Blast to try to get their attention away from it.
Go for it. That does not hit. The 24 does hit.
4 damage.
I am sorry.
Yeah, sounds about right for me, though.
All right. Reed. You're currently
Okay.
restrained and grappled by this thing.
If I cast Misty Step, can I get out of it?
Absolutely.
Okay. And you said I'm 30 feet from the ground.
Yes,
Right.
so you basically go right onto the ground, anywhere you could see, because I just, so if you wanted to go over here, you could.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go right there. Where you just put it
Okay.
with Misty Step, and then I'm gonna do a chill touch against the one that was grappling me.
All right. That is not hit.
Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna move. What hide?
You got your full 30 movement.
Yep. I'm gonna run back all the way over there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Leon.
Oh god, this is not a good enemy for me.
What do you mean? Oh, did you forget about the
Yeah.
new thing you bought?
30 feet up in the air though.
Did you forget about that new thing you bought?
And I haven't forgot about it quite yet. You said something that, yeah, I did. So let's see, might as well. Yep.
You don't even. You basically you can just use a. Yeah, you have plenty of move speed. By the way, Badger,
Yeah.
he bought these last time.
I thought he could fly already.
I cannot fly.
He can now.
That's only when someone. That's only when someone casts fly on me. Everything at Pochar. English. It's gonna fly behind it basically to flank it,
Right.
so that I can rush at it. Right,
Oh.
I guess.
Okay. Check something real quick.
Shit.
You go through the wall just fine.
If you... Okay. No, I gotta be honest. It says if you fail, you only get half damage.
When the wall appears. It does not say if a creature goes through it, well, during its duration. So it does not actually affect Leon. Yes, zoom. He'd also just go under it and then zoom up. So
That's something I can't do. Anyways, I'm attacking.
all right, that does not
course.
hit.
Yeah, bonus action for +2 for my AC.
Wasn't
This
that your
called Shield
bonus
of
action?
Faith. Oh, right, I forgot. I rushed. Right. And I'm just gonna do my turn.
Alright. Ulchara! This thing's above you, kind of writhing around with its tentacles. Looking like it's going to fling some at you.
I haven't done this in. God, I haven't even done this in the boss fight with Fire Giant. I'm gonna Hexblade's Curse it.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna double Eldritch Blast. Yes. Let me take a second to read this because it's been a while.
That's your proficiency bonus to the damage?
Yeah, proficiency bonus and turns 19s into 20.
Into the crits, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna double Eldritch Blast again.
Pew pew.
Pew! Pew!
Both hits.
Consistent snub. And that's an additional 8 damage.
Very nice.
And I'm just gonna, like, wave my sword at it. It's like, get down here and fight me like a man!
Oh boy. You might regret
Alright.
those words.
Ulchara. Natural 1. 15. 16. 17. All the tendrils miss again.
Well then.
Ruby takes 15 piercing damage as it takes a bite out of Ruby. And Ezra and Leon, each of you, 2 tendrils. 2 first at Ezra. 11 and a 9, both miss. And then at Leon. 2 15s, they both miss. Badger, it is your turn.
Nice.
I want to drop one of the tribbles and see what happens.
One of the... Oh. Alright, that you get a lion.
He's supposed to be under me because obviously I'm in the air right now.
Yeah.
I would like to have the lion.
Would you like to have the lion do? You cut out.
I would like him to do a bite attack with advantage because of pack tactics.
He's on the ground, and the roper is 30 feet ahead, on top, overhead.
It says if one of my allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yes, and the lion is 30 feet below you.
But it's about the creature, though. That's what I'm confused at, because Leon's 5 feet by the creature. So wasn't that one of my allies by the creature? 5 foot?
The lion has pack tactics. The lion does. You don't. The lion cannot attack because its reach is 5 feet. It is 30 feet away from the enemy.
Oh, that thing is in the air. It didn't lift me there. It's actually there.
It is up in the air, and it reeled you up to it.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense now.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry about that. Well, I ain't do... He can't do a leaping jump, can he?
No. On the bright side, it's another target for its tentacles, so...
Can I have the lion roar to try to intimidate it or get its attention?
Sure. Make a charisma check for the lion.
Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
it ain't that suave.
And what do you have Ruby do?
Let's go ahead and have Ruby try biting again, try to get free.
Okay.
Can she reach my tentacle by any chance?
She can, yes.
Can I have her bite my tentacle?
Yes, you can absolutely try. Disadvantage on the attack roll. Because it's restrained. That does not hit. As Ruby goes to bite, the tentacle moves out of her grasp.
I have a strange question. It's probably a DM question. Shape stone. Can it make these creatures fall from the ceiling?
Uh...
Sorry.
Well, you don't have it anyway, so...
But I was asking, like, in theory.
No, these are large creatures. It can affect a 5-foot cube. Ezra!
It's from so it's 30 feet up. So
Mhm.
right now it's within blasting range, but I couldn't do I could do possibly would I be able to do hex on it from the distance I'm at?
Yeah, Hex is like a 60, 90 feet thing.
It's 90 feet. Yeah, I know Hexblade's curse is not gonna do it, but
Well, Hexblade's Curse, it's within 30 feet, so Hexblade's Curse will
is
work
it
too.
from where I am?
Yeah. We use the squares. I'm not worried about diagonals and all that bullshit. That's too much math.
Okay, cool. I will Hexblade's curse the one that has Badger,
Okay.
and then I will keep slinging Eldritch Blasts.
Alright, let's do this. Hit. Oh, nice. Max damage.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah! There's that 19 crit. Roll damage. Still. Very nice. 2 solid hits.
That's it.
Reed.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go right there. And I'm gonna fireball out. The one that had grappled me.
Fireball.
Yes.
Alright. Curious question. Because these things are 30 feet up, you could theoretically hit both. And you can make... Only 2 people would be in range.
Oh, you're right.
Because it's 30 feet up, and you guys are well below the radius of it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay. I don't want to let you... I don't want to play your character for you.
No, I didn't notice that, actually.
Alright, they're great at Dex. Well, one of them great at Dex. One actually passed. Somehow. Rolled a natural 19.
Wow.
The other rolled a 12. They rolled better than I thought they would. But the one holding Badger and Ruby is looking pretty rough. And you can move back to where you wanted to if you
Yeah,
need to.
I'm just gonna move one back.
Okay. Leon, you are up.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and swing at this man.
Go ahead.
Creature, whatever.
That hits.
I will definitely be doing some smite at that.
You might not need to. We'll see.
No.
I'll say if you need to or not. You don't need to. 24 damage. He had 17 health left. You need 24 to him, so. Badger, make an acrobatics check for you, and then make one for Ruby as well. As you try to catch yourself as you fall. Okay. Alright, so Ruby... No, well... Ruby takes 11 bludgeon falling damage, but you, you're closer to the wall, so you kind of slide down the wall and take nothing.
I was going to just make him take nothing anyways.
Oh, were you gonna feather
I'm
fall?
gonna yeah, I'll feather fall them
Okay,
both.
then no damage.
I just want to see the rolls.
That's fine. And you have 30 feet of movement, so...
Do I have enough to get over there, though? Is the real question.
Probably not for your
Wait.
other attack, but
No.
you can get closer.
I'll just move.
For good or ill.
Closer. I'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, Pulchura.
Eldritch Blast. Pew, pew.
Second one hits. The first one does not.
And an additional 4 damage.
Nice.
That's my turn.
This would be funny.
What, 4 nat 20s?
No. It's... The lion gets pulled. It had advantage on the bite, and it missed. It rolled a 3 and a 4. I almost would have killed the lion. The lion's restrained, and it kind of... And it moves 10 feet. That's what it does.
It's stealing our emergency food! Get back here!
Somehow lost my player sheet. Hang on a second. Sorry, I want to go ahead and try to shoot the tentacle that's holding the lion.
Okay.
And can I proclaim it as my enemy, please?
Sure, if you wish to. That hits. Roll again and see if you crit.
Yeah, I was just reading it over.
Alright. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, yeah, the tentacle, it drops it. Give the lion a dex save. It'll be just straight dexterity, I think. Probably doesn't have a save. No, it doesn't. Alright. It is fine.
And then, can I get on Ruby to get close? No, I'm good. Never mind.
Okay.
To drink a potion, is that a bonus action if it's on me?
It is a bonus action, yes. To drink one yourself.
How much health
A
potion
healing.
give you again?
A regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2. Yeah. Alright, Ezra.
From what I could tell with the other one, is it looking badly hurt or?
Yeah, it tried to take a meal and is starting to walk away. It seems.
I'll try to put it down.
It does, like, some of it, like, the stalactite, you can almost see, like, fleshy bits under the stone that is skin.
I'll try to put him down. We'll see
Okay,
what happens.
we'll see. We'll see. Go ahead and roll damage on that. Alright.
That's rough.
Second. Does not hit. It's still alive.
Yeah, I might use the luck point on that.
And since I took a potion, I couldn't have my lion move anyways, correct?
Well, you could have told it to move. You just can, like, control one of the creatures at a time. Read.
Still alive, correct?
Yes.
What's it called? Ray of Frost.
Alright.
Let's go.
How do you want to do this? I had 2 health.
I just want to shoot it off the ceiling, and so it falls and splashes itself on the ground.
Alright. Little thud and some rock grinding on, cracking on rock noises as it falls. And combat has ended.
I would like to quickly get in the hallway with all of my animals and try to catch my breath.
Reed, what the hell were those things?
Like, Badgers even want to look at these strange corpses at all. She's like, no.
I am getting back onto the ground, so I'm walking normally again.
Yeah. You only used like a minute of your boots, so
Yeah.
I don't see you using a whole lot of them this year.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye out for stalactites, I guess. What? Wait, why is Badger trying to fit a line into that small passage?
I mean, I imagine things squeezing through then.
It's moving a bit slower, yeah. Has to be more careful through there.
Every time we fight spiders, this happens.
Does anyone have a healing potion left or anything?
I can heal you, but there's a line in the way.
You back up, I'll tell the lion to get out of the way for a sec. I just wanted to get a little bit of protection between me and whatever those shit were.
Sure. Here you go. Have one of my Covenant healing spells, now new and improved since we've left the Fire Giant's cave. Just barely, though. 10 healing. Haha.
Okay, I'm now at 46 out of 75.
Do we want to take a short rest?
So you want to spend an hour down here with those creatures around?
Jibber
Well-
jabber. I'm not injured at all.
Glares
I'm
at
not immune, I got
Polchara.
over-
What? Are you injured?
I'm not, but it's just like every time you say that, there's literally like always one or two people that are really badly hurt.
They're not like really badly hurt. They're kind of hurt, but
I don't know. Reed, Badger, do you two want to take a short rest, or do you want to press on?
We
I
got
would,
hit.
I would like to try to press on, but I am not taking the lead. I am not taking the second. I will take the third. And if Reed wants to ride the lion, he is more than welcome to.
It looks like Reed.
Reed? I guess we're pressing on then.
Badger, as you look south into the one roper that Leon destroyed, you see a small glint in one of the cuts that he made.
Leon, do you want to go check that out? Carefully?
Which one?
The one by your butt.
Very specific.
Huh?
Very specific.
Well, you said which one.
Just observe it.
You look around in that cut that you made, and you see 4 gemstones, which are worth about 100 gold each. And it's Gizzard.
Well, it's 4 gemstones. I'm not an appraiser, so you guys, one of you guys take a look at this.
Should someone check the other one just in case?
Oh wow. They must have eaten someone or something that was carrying that.
Sure, I'll check the other one. I'm pretty good at searching bodies.
Alright, Pochar, you go up to this one, and you find 3 gemstones of similar size and cut in this one.
Ooh, there's 3 more in here. I'm gonna bring them over to Reed. Yeah, dude. Should we put these in the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here you go.
Hey, Leon, can you give me a tooth of that creature?
Sure, you have
Do it.
a roper tooth.
Well,
Do, do, do,
what now?
do, do, do.
Can I harvest the tentacle from one of these ropers since they're dead now?
Sure. It's kind of hard and leathery. It's really difficult to cut through, but you're able to get one, yes. Heck, you can get the one that was wrapped around the lion. That one you already cut.
I want to wrap it around my waist like a belt and then
Okay.
get back.
It is long enough to do so. As you wrap it around your waist, make it no.
Don't.
Suddenly, soy sauce spills all over it. Just starts freaking out.
Someone else take the lead.
Which way?
We're heading towards the spiders, right? So that'd be this way.
I'll back you up.
Bitchin',
I know
let's
where
go.
we're going.
If you wanna back him up, you can, Leon.
He said, like I know where we're going.
Ooh, I guess I should re-stealth.
Yes, if you're gonna try to move stealthily, yes. All right.
11! Follow my lead, you guys.
Do I roll for the lion?
Yes, because that's a separate entity. If you're having it follow behind you, or you can leave it here. Your choice. That's not bad.
Maybe Jibber Jabber would like a friend.
Alright, Polchar, you're going down that route.
Yep. Eastwards. So I take a peek. It continues.
Indeed it does.
Chink, chink. Chink, chink. East.
Did I see anything to the south before we cross this path?
I mean, not a whole lot. It, continues to wind down.
Do we hear anything?
You hear... Make a perception check.
And can I have the cat smell too?
Well, sure, but... you hear water flowing?
To the south or the east?
South.
I will tell Ezra, because I'm not sure if Polchar wants to go where the water is or keep going straight. Ezra, you want to tell Polchar that there's water this way and see which way he wants to go?
Polchara. Badge said there's some water. There's the south path leads to water. Do you want to check that out first, or do you want to keep going?
I keep asking people if they want to like check out the spiders or the fish people. No one answers. Like the way we're going is towards the spiders. Like,
But but the issue before was that the water was tainted. This may lead to a different spot, or this may be a different path that leads down the river.
Ezra, I'm not gonna lie. I was originally planning on taking us to the spiders, but got a little turned around and accidentally took us towards the fish people last time. I don't know. Do you guys want to check? I'll ask again. Do you guys want to check out the fish people or the spiders?
I feel like fish people is going to be a safer bet at this point, because I feel like spiders were going to kill us.
We kill the. We can take.
It's specifically, you guys were told, spider people.
Oh, I asked them if they were like people like us or if they were just big spiders, and he said big spiders. No, I guess he don't. I guess Jibber Jabber doesn't really know what's going on.
He also said that the spiders were new.
He said the spider people were new neighbors. I don't remember him saying that they were spiders.
Either way, like the main reason why I want to check out the spiders is because there's probably treasure over there, and we fought big spiders before. We know we can take them. Fish people, that's something new, and not to mention, about 2 of us really rely on using fire in a fight. I don't know, but like I said, if you guys want to check out the fish people, we will.
Well, one would assume, Balchara, that we're gonna check all these places. It's just where do we want to go first?
I'd rather not get wet before we fight an enemy first. Like I said, I'd like to check out the spiders before we check out either of the other 2.
If that's the case, I want to write on the wall in Gnome, this way to water, without an arrow pointing, so that way we know where to go next time.
Okay.
Alright. I'll continue stealthing then. And I will peek around down the corner right here. What is there?
More tunnels.
And then there were more tunnels that followed the path right through the cave. What is down there?
Do you want to ride the lion reed or no?
No, I'm okay.
Look at you growing. Normally you didn't like to walk, now you're walking by yourself.
Well, he was suffering from that ring. Three wishes.
No, even before that he didn't like walking. He always wanted a horse.
I don't like walking long distances.
Let's see, south fish people, east spiders, so I guess up. Yep.
Do I see any webbing on the wall before he gets too far to get an idea which way to
you
head?
do not.
Do I see any tracks to know which way to go?
That's a good question.
Sometimes I think that's the only reason why I take point a lot on these. I'm the most resilient one here, and I'm like the second stealthiest.
You don't see any tracks here.
But I love it. I volunteer.
Do we hear anything?
No.
We'll find the big mean old spiders going towards the east. Didn't say anything about north, but this is east. Oh, sorry, I saw some people going down that way. Do you guys want to go down that way? I think that leads towards the fish people.
I'm guessing the water heads towards the fish people.
What'd you say?
We thought the water path went to the fish people. We don't know which way is that way. 'Cause I don't hear water either right now, do I?
No.
So as far as directions go, all we know is south is fish people and east is spiders.
As we're going along, I like to make a mark on the walls just so we don't get lost trying to come back.
Sure. Your passive survival is enough to where you can return your way.
South is also stinky lizards. That was kind of another reason why I wanted to take care of the spiders first, because the fish people and the stinky lizards were both kind of in the same direction. So I thought that'd be a double whammy if we went there first. Then I go down the cave, and then I'll check the paths. Taking a look with my perception, which is not great.
So why are you falling so far behind, Ezra?
To the west, a chamber opens up, and the east. Is a dead end.
Yeah, I'm gonna motion to Ezra to start following a little bit closer. It's like big room coming up. We should probably squeeze together a little bit more. And I'm going to start tiptoeing, singing my song a little bit quieter. We sneak up to the spiders, they won't see coming. I will stab one in the face and get the gold if they're mean.
Okay. In here, near the north wall, a slight woman wearing tattered gray robes over black pants sits on a 2-foot tall toadstool. Her long black hair is tied back with a swatch of gray cloth that matches her robe, and a toad sits on her knee. This is a human woman.
Person.
Toad under her?
Ooh, a person. Good. Okay, Ezra, I guess I'll work my my charm. Wait, I'm not going to place my hand on his chest. We're going about this diplomatically, right?
I'll just go with you, Polchara. Be a little easier.
Okay,
I'll
just
talk to
we
the
weren't
toad.
going in sword swinging.
Plus, you're not being very stealthy, so
All kinds of stealth right now. Oh, hello. How are you doing?
As you approach, she smiles and looks to the toad. Look, Tia, I told you they're not demons. I wonder if Urgala sent them.
You're right. I am not demon. Specifically that.
well, hello there. We're new to this cave system here, and we were wondering whether have you seen some spider folk around here? We were told about by the two-headed fellow a little ways from here.
Jibber Jabber was his name.
I'm sorry, I don't know any spider people.
What race is she?
She is human.
Okay.
I want
I can
to.
never tell from that mage token.
Yeah.
It always looks cheap to me. Sorry, go on.
I want to ask the toad, has it seen weird creatures around here?
It doesn't respond.
Even with my speak to small or tiny creatures?
Mm-hmm. It just looks at you and croaks.
With my passive arcana, would I know whether or not if that's a familiar?
That's what I'm wondering.
I mean, it could be. You don't know.
Would a familiar have a smell like a normal animal would? Could I have Ruby sniff to see if it smells like an actual animal?
That's one of the, I don't know. That's an interesting question that I never thought of.
Because I'm sure we're across toads and frogs in our journeys.
Oh yeah, they're like common enough. But Reed, would you say familiars are kind of special in a way?
Yeah, they're. I don't. They normally identify as something different, like Fae and all that. So I don't think it'd be the same thing.
I always assume they just smell like their master. Because they spend
That's a
so
good
much
one.
time with them.
I mean, is it possible they could smell like the components that was used to summon them? Like, familiars tend to use like incense and stuff like that.
Charcoal and
Charcoal. Is it possible familiar would smell like charcoal and stuff like that, like burning almost?
It depends on how long they've had it, I think.
Like, if you first summoned, it would smell strongly of burning, and then it would just have like a small scent of burning, like someone lit incense in the room, kind of.
wait, wait a minute, guys. I just had an idea. Excuse me, ma'am. Is that a familiar?
Oh no, I met him down here.
I'm gonna step a little closer. You mentioned Urgala mentioned us. It's that's a name that I haven't heard in a little bit. When did she tell you? When did she tell you that we'd be here?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think that she would have she would have told anyone that you were here. I haven't seen her in 10 years. She's my wife.
little confused about this. Like backing up on the situation a little bit. Hey, you're looking for someone?
Upon hearing the name again, well, Shara, your memory is shit, so I'm not gonna leave it to you. Well, I'll let Ezra say it.
Player-wise, I am Polchara, so
Oh well,
if you,
I whispered you.
yeah, I recognize the name. That's why I said something.
Yeah.
Like I recognize the name, but outside of that, if you want to give me a little more detail, I
Isn't
could.
it the same person that we robbed or we tried to rob in that house?
No, that was a different person.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
Urgala is the innkeeper for
That one battle we had.
in that area in Trebor, and she had participated in that battle.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I remember.
Even I remember that. Ezra
Because she
played
told me
it.
how to get the sword.
Indeed.
I'm just trying to remember if she ever mentioned her wife going missing.
I don't know if you ever asked.
I wouldn't have ever asked.
Well, we saw her a little while ago, and I'm sure she'll be ecstatic to know that you're alive. Um, do you want to come with us and we can at least get you out of here so that you can make your way back to her?
That sounds lovely. I haven't been
We
back
have
to
a-
Amphale in a long time. 10 years I've been down here.
All right, well, we can keep you safe. You just stick close to us. You've been down here a long time. I'm sure you you know what to do to survive down here, but having a little extra protection doesn't hurt, right?
Right. As the lion approaches, her eyes go wide, and she quickly backs up to the wall and starts screaming and
Oh,
saying, "Demon."
I will quickly kind of dart over to her. I will kind of get on her level. It's all right. The lion is friendly. We have one of our party members is very akin to nature, and she has the ability to summon animals. It's all right.
Yeah, the lion's friendly. I mean, you can try riding the panther, but I don't think she would be able to carry you. I promise her fine.
I don't mind the lion, and Badge is just very eager to help people. Sometimes she lets her heart speak faster than her brain.
She
Do you want
is
me? I can
terrified of
show
this
you.
thing.
Do you want
And
me to show you
just
how?
yelling, "Demon, demon. You have a demon in your midst."
excuse
So
me.
Ezra. Something. She definitely seems to. With your passive insight, she seems to see this creature as a demon.
That
Excuse.
uh,
Stop.
I'm gonna look over to Badger. Badger, put the lion away.
Can I just send it away? It could be helpful later on. I only get 3 of these a day, you know.
Yes,
No offense.
we will get those back. But to make our new companion comfortable, will you please put the lion away?
Begrudgingly, I make it back into a dribble.
See?
Excuse.
Well, no, you could like make it like put it back a bit. Just make it out of her line of sight for the time being.
I'm going to approach her. Excuse me, ma'am. I would like to inform you that I have studied demons my entire life. I'm actually kin into a race that has completely immortalized themselves, elves, into being at war with them and killing demons their entire existence. And I can assure you, if there's a demon anywhere near here, I can tell you.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. 15.
She still looks terrified.
I'll tell you what. What's your name, first of all?
I am Darabeth.
That's such a
Darabeth Meltimer.
Darabeth. That's a very pretty name. Very fitting. Now, I'll tell you what. I understand that you're very scared of the lion. If we can keep the lion away from you while we travel, will you be okay with us keeping it around? Because strength comes with numbers, and it would be helpful to have the extra helping hand down here, since we don't know exactly where we're going and what we're going to be fighting against.
What if I were to ride it? Would that make you feel better? I'm gonna yell from way over here.
At that, she screams louder. That's not a lion, that's a demon. And she starts crying.
I'll kind of, I will kind of offer a gesture, like a hugging motion, to see if I could help coax her a little bit. It's all right. I understand. It's different. You've been down here for a while. I tell you what. I'll see what we can do about making the demon disappear, so that you feel more comfortable, okay? But you gotta promise me that if we get into a fight and we need a little bit extra help, if we have to bring it back, you'll let us do what we gotta do.
Make a persuasion check. Okay, I find it hard to leave this cavern. Told that Hezro demons are gonna block the way.
Whatever's gonna block the way, we can take care of it.
Like I said, I've trained my entire life to defeat demons, and there's yet to been a single one that could slay me.
We fought fire giants, we fought devils, and we're still here. We'll make sure we get you out of here so you can get back to your wife.
Kind of slowly nods.
I stand up, offer my hand to help her up.
She takes it. Come on, Tiha. Let's go.
I kind of turn over to Badger. Badger, put the lion away. We'll play the game of chance later if we need it.
And possibly get a rat.
Right now, it's more of a benefit for our guest.
What if I put the panther mask on it? Would that make her feel better?
I don't think so. Put the lion away, please.
She will do so, but she will remember this, and she is not a fan of Ezra right now at all.
Ezra, make a medicine check.
Before or after I send the lion away?
Medicine or wisdom? Or is it...
Medicine.
I'll use a luck point.
Okay.
Okay, that was worth it.
Alright. With how she's acting, she appears to be suffering from some kind of madness.
I kind of, after I help her up, now you stay right here. We'll get moving shortly, okay?
Mm-hmm. And she nods.
I kind of place my hand on Paul Char's shoulder. Walk with me.
Sure.
As we kind of get closer to the other side of the room, I have a feeling she's been down. She's been down here for a while, and mentally she's feeling it. So we're gonna have to be very, very careful about what methods we use.
Well, I have a spell might that might be able to help her. Give her some confidence and keep her together while we're trying to get out of here.
What do you have in mind?
I could cast suggestion to make her believe that no matter or what demon we could possibly run into, that this group is able to defeat it, so she has no reason to be afraid.
It's possible, but it could backfire.
Well, I'll ask her if it's okay if I do it. Oh, actually, hang on. Nope, only lasts 1 minute. I have a spell that makes you very brave. It only lasts for a minute though. The suggestion one though will last for 8 hours though.
How would that work? How would that work, DM?
Which bit?
Using suggestion to sort of negate the madness for a little bit.
It depends. She's suffering from madness, so it could work. It may not work, or it could lead to something bad.
Yeah, that's my concern is if we use it and then it backfires, we'll be in a worse spot than we were before because she's already mad and now she's going to get the feeling of, oh, they're trying to use their magic to brainwash me or
Potentially.
Yeah, the devil's trying to use a charm.
like a horned man is trying to use a charm on me.
Do any of you, are you relaying all this to the party as a whole?
I mean, I'm just talking to Balchara because he was the closest one. But yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna walk towards the group to let them know what's kind of going on.
Can I attempt something, Ezra? I have an idea.
What idea would that be?
Just let me try something. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna say a big no on that, Badger.
We need to know what you're trying to do, Badger.
Listen, she needs courage. So why not give her some snake oil? She's gonna say it's kind of shrugging and keep walking.
I will physically restrain you.
I can see you picking her up by the collar, her legs are still walking motion.
Yep. You're going tucked under the arm.
Oh, okay now.
What was Badger wanting to do?
Essentially, before these guys stopped me, you know how like kids, like when they're young and they're afraid, people are like, oh, here's some sunglasses. When you put these on, no one can see you, you know, and then people pretend that they can't see them, so it makes a kid feel brave, even though it does nothing.
She's a grown.
I was gonna attempt that with one of the capes I have. Like pretend it was magical and make her feel better. But these guys apparently don't want me trying this. At least it's not magic.
Very much talking down to her, Badger.
The issue, Badger, is that you were kind of trying to walk in and talking, and you weren't laying the plan out first before we all agreed to it. You were just like, let me try this. We need to be careful about what we do. Now, I will say this. Badger's idea is not the worst. It could work.
I'm not related, and I'm small. I'm not that intimidating. Speaking of intimidating, please put me down.
It's Badger. Your idea isn't that bad, but if you're gonna do
you wanted to cast magic on a magic user.
Okay, first of all, that was not my idea, and I kind of vetoed that idea as well because the negative side effects. So
I was also going to ask her. So, yeah, if it was alright.
how about this? You get the cloak badger, and we'll just talk to her.
Have you relayed to the rest of the party what you have determined from her behavior?
I can't go nowhere.
Well, I was trying to do that, but then Badger tried to solve the problem. So now, before we do anything else, we need to talk to everybody. And I walk over to Leon and Reed. I have a feeling that she's been in this cave system for a little too long, and it's played with the mind a little bit. So we need to be careful about what we do. Is there anything that you guys can think of that can help maybe improve her mental condition at the moment? We have a a remedy, so to speak, that Badger came up with. Try to take a cloak or something and tell her that it'll make things a little easier for her, make her a little braver. But that's about the best we got right now.
Well, I can contact her wife if you guys want.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I don't think you can read.
Why?
Another dimension, technically. We went to a portal, remember?
It travels across planes.
Well, we didn't go to a different
There's-
dimension. We just went down a tunnel, didn't we?
Technically, we did get teleported.
You don't know
there's-
if it's in a different dimension, though. It could be the same.
True.
I'm saying even if we did go to a different plane of existence, there's only a 5% chance of failure
That's true.
if it is.
I say we give it a shot. That's probably the best thing we can do.
And you can go for it.
Let's go to her about that. Let's talk to her, see if she would like to relay a message to her wife. See if maybe.
Leon, you do know that there are spells that can cure madness.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was the case.
But do we have that on hand though?
Ooh, we have a charm.
Do have a charm, and I already
yeah.
looked at it.
Yeah, what does the charm do? I still got mine.
2 charges for lesser restoration, 4 charges for greater restoration.
Would madness be considered a condition in terms of that? And if so, would it require greater or lesser?
In this case, I'm going to require a wisdom check to determine if you can determine or figure out which might work.
And before you say that, Ezra, I'll let someone else make the roll. I can cast Lesser Restoration normally.
Okay. I guess I'll make the roll, I guess. Or unless somebody else wants to.
Can I help whoever's making the roll?
I mean, you could help me make the roll if you want. What's
Well,
your...
the thing is, Pulchara's wisdom is not that great.
Mine isn't either.
Actually, Pulchara, is it on... One sec. Pulchara can make a charisma check. Because it is on his spell list. Both are on his spell list.
Oh.
But, okay. Yeah, I can make a charisma. Sure. Let's see. 18.
With her behavior, it seems to have been a long time. So lesser, while it can normally cure madness, in this case, it may not.
I'm gonna relay that to Ezra, and I'll say, I'll use my charm to help her. Okay.
Do you have enough on your charm?
My charm is fully charged.
Okay. All right. This is. So, do we all want to try to use the charm at its full strength and see if that'll help first?
You said it only has one charge with Greater Restoration?
Yeah, it has a total of 6 charges, and the Greater Restoration takes 4 of those 6.
Dope. Yeah, if everyone's fine with it, I'll go in.
I'll go with you since I'm kind of help calm it down a little bit.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. I have a ability gifted to me by a cleric that will help cleanse any evils or any stress that's on the mind. This will help you. This will help protect you from any fear you have against devils. If you'll allow me to do it.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 12. You know what? I'll use my luck.
All right, your reroll. Go ahead.
I figured.
Wow.
I suppose you wouldn't let me try.
When you say that, and she kind of. She kind of steps back. You're devils too, or demons too. And she readies a spell.
Ah, damn it.
You can still attempt to do it, but it will take someone grappling her and someone casting the spell on her.
Okay. Initiative then.
Mm-hmm. And she'd gone back to here.
I am not the person to do the grappling.
I'm pretty good at grappling. Is your
Has
charm
anyone
fully charged?
has anyone tried to make an illusion of her wife to try to calm her down since we've seen her?
She'd be 5 feet tall if I tried.
She was a short woman, wasn't she?
Either way, I think that just freaked her out.
That would be like she's already thinking we're devils, so him just transforming into her wife is probably not going to be the best thing in the world.
That was a 2, by the way, Fish.
Oh, okay. Go ahead
And I take it right now having the lion tackle her to hold her is probably not the best course of action.
Well, it's what we gotta do.
Probably not the best thing to do.
I can do one quick battle and then I gotta go because I didn't realize it was already well past 10 o'clock.
I can run your character if you want.
No. This is a situation. Okay, so she's trying to cast a spell, but we gotta hold her down and
Someone has to
do this.
grapple her to try to, or the check will be, it'll be basically like a touch attack to try to put this on her.
I will go ahead and I will go up to her.
Okay.
I actually have enough movement for that. And I'm gonna try to hold on to her. At least her legs. As much as I can.
Let me double check something real quick.
Or as an action, can I try tying her up?
Well, you can try to grapple her. I was just checking the because
So
you're
can't
a
tie
smaller
her up
creature.
with some other stuff.
Good luck. Make a strength athletics check.
A strength or an athletics?
Athletics. You try to grab her, but she, like...
Do I... Wait, hang on a second. I think I may be able to do... I'm thinking of halflings, aren't I? Yeah, I'm thinking of halflings.
Yeah, you're not a halfling.
Never mind. And then as a bonus action, I would like to use Minor Illusion.
Minor
to
illusion
form
is an
something
action.
Oh, it's an action?
Yeah.
Well, damn. Okay, never mind. I do not do that. Can I just pull out the corpse flower petals and see if maybe the smell, like, incapacitates her? Maybe? With the smell?
I've had this for a while. Those stink have been gone, but, you know, you pull them out, nothing happens.
Had to try.
Ezra.
I guess I'm going to attempt to try to grapple her. That's just what
That's athletics check.
athletics. So basically strength, or well, it won't matter because yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah, unfortunately, she manages to slip between your grasp there.
And that was my action, so I can't do anything else. All right.
Be glad you moved there, Ezra. Everybody but Ezra. Lion included, Ruby included. Make
Counterspell.
counterspell, counterspell.
Dang it. At least I made her wait a spell slot.
I need Constitution saving throws. Everybody but Ezra.
5.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Ruby succeeds.
Hooray.
The lion fails. The lion's gone.
She didn't like that lion.
That is true. All right, those of you, all of you take 40 cold damage. Ruby takes 20. Some of you may have magic items that make you resistant to cold. I don't remember who has what.
I think Leon had cold, because I think I had fire.
You guys, if you're resistant, you take 20.
Ah, I know. I have resistant to cold damage.
You have the Ild rune?
Yes.
Yeah, then you take 20. Well, Chara. Reed goes unconscious.
I'm gonna get hit by that, and Pachara looks physically pissed right now. He's going to take a moment. He's going to adjust his upper shirt. And he's going to calm himself, and he's just going to take one step forward to her, and he's just going to grin with his sharp teeth and just get real close in with his ear, to her ear. Stay still and don't move for 8 hours. And disadvantage on the save because of the special liar.
Here's the thing, though. She sees you all as enemies, and staying still is, while not technically a deadly, not a directly deadly thing, a potentially deadly thing because in this situation, it is not realistic because of her madness.
Well, that's a spell slot wasted.
But here's, you know how your spells work. You think you would make a spell casting check to see if you would realize that this is not a good idea, or this might not work.
Make a what?
A spell casting check, your charisma. You know that probably wouldn't work in this situation. So you think about it like, no, that's not good.
Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna grapple her then.
Okay. Athletics.
And there it is.
17. She is... she does not want to... Bonus action?
I got nothing.
None?
Actually, I'm gonna give Ezra a bark inspiration.
Okay. Reed, make a death save.
Okay, let's go.
Oh crap! Forgot about that. Oh well, next time.
13.
Alright, you're good. You got one success. Leon.
I would like to move Reed out of the room.
How far out of the room?
Just out of range of any of her spells. So basically, after that, just went cold.
It'll be half your movement to move him.
Did an action also to pick him up as well?
Well, it's half your movement. It's moving him is basically double. Takes double. So you can move him 15 feet.
Okay. Just over here, really.
Okay,
That's good enough.
like right here.
Yeah, that's good enough. And I'm just gonna go ahead and revive him with 5 hit points.
Okay, 5.
Yeah, 5.
All right, Reed, you are awake and prone, but alive. Badger, what does she do?
I will call.
You call Ruby?
And I will get on Ruby.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot that.
And then, I hate to say this, but I'm going to run. And hopefully the non-squishy boys can help us here.
How far? Because Ruby moved 25 feet. All right.
She has a movement speed of 50 normally?
Yeah.
So can I have her dash action?
Sure. As she moves away, Ruby takes 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
You.
That's it.
Okay. Ezra.
All right. Guess the only thing I can do is try to grapple again.
All right, make an athletics check.
I will use my last luck point.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Wow. I am sorry.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Hmm. Ezra and Pulchara, make me dexterity saving throws as you get fireballed.
I would have rather had that nat 20 somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yep.
At least you have resistance.
that's true. You both, well, you both take half damage. So, Ezra, you take 12. Pulchara, you take 12. As she fireballs you. Luckily, the others were not in the radius. Your turn, Pulchara.
I'm sure she can tell at this point I am physically angry with her. Let's see here. Yep, I got absolutely no spell that would help with this. So I'm just gonna go for a grapple. Let's see, 24.
Okay, you have her grappled. I'm not even rolling for her because that will, no matter what she rolls, she will fail.
I'm just gonna say to Ezra, you got any charge left?
I got a little bit for Alessa.
Just help me hold her still then. And I'm just going to use my bonus action to heal me up.
Okay. Reed.
I don't think I'm doing anything. I'm just gonna stand up and hold the wall.
I mean, you got a spell that could potentially stop her in place, right?
You're right, but I don't know if I should use it. Let me see. I need to see how many charges I have. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to do hold person. Just need to know the distance of it. I think it's 60 feet, so yeah, it should be okay.
She's gonna attempt to counterspell you.
I will counterspell. It's counterspell.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Oh.
I did have 4th level because I don't have a 3rd level anymore.
Oh.
I don't know that matters.
All right. She locks in place. So she is grappled and held.
I'll just yell, I paralyzed her. I'm just gonna hold myself against the wall.
All right. Leon.
I'm not close enough to care of this situation, so I'm just gonna get in there
All right.
and just be ready, I guess. All I can do.
This badger just kind of stay put.
Yeah, she's probably staying put.
Did she leave?
Badger's
Hold
gonna
on a
heal
second.
herself.
Okay.
Badger is very much hurt.
Is Polchara, is your charm on like out in the open?
It's. I don't know what
Only
that
only
means.
Pulchara can cast it.
It's like a tattoo on my arm until it's all gone.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I thought. I mean, the way they were originally described are like physical charms. So, there's nothing I can do because she's held in place.
You could also.
Assist.
Well, you can also grapple her. She basically automatically fails strength checks.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'll just kind of help hold her. I'll basically like switch places with him with Chara. It's like, okay, I'll take over. Just get your charm out.
All right.
No, I'm not letting go until like till it's my turn. We can both hold on.
She's still paralyzed. Well, Chara.
Okay, I'm like going to like not gently at all grab her forehead, and I'm going to cast Greater Restoration.
All right. As you do that, her eyes kind of calm, and she goes unconscious.
I hold her. I hold her up as she goes unconscious.
All right. Ezra, as you do this, you kind of see the toad, and swear it kind of makes a sneer, and it disappears.
Would I know if a Cure Wounds would wake her up?
She hasn't been hurt.
And you might be able to wake her up with some methods.
I'm just gonna start slapping her in the face a bit.
Jesus Christ!
No, not like reeled back,
Like to.
just like with my hand, like with my wrist.
Like you just tap, basically.
All right, have a good one, Sam. Thanks for. Actually, this might be a good place to stop. I know it's hasn't been 3 hours yet, but this is a decent place to stop. Her eyes kind of flicker open, and her eyes much softer now. I assume you've let her go.
No.
As she kind of wakes up, I know you must be confused, but we're here to help.
Who are you?
Chara's just going to look her in the eyes and say, "Listen, I know you don't remember much. I know you were just through a big fit of madness, but you just made my shit list."
Polchara, don't mind him. My name's Ezra, that's Polchara, and this is Leon. We're a group of adventurers that came down here, and we came across you, and mentally you were not well. We met your wife a little while ago in Tribor, and we want to get you out of here so you can go see it again.
Regalis and Trebor now?
Indeed. And we were discussing ways of trying to help you out before you kind of turn against us in your madness. But you're better now.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just promise us we're not fighting anymore, and our party member will release you, and you'll be able to walk around.
She would nod, but she can't.
Reed, let her go.
Okay.
As you release the spell, she kind of and just sighs. I've been down here too long.
I'm sorry we had to do that to you, but you were slippery, and it was hard to get a hold of you.
I understand completely. Thank you for
Cordine. Sorry.
Thank you for clearing my head. Are you all right back there? I don't have anything to help, but
But before you were knocked unconscious, you said you were down here for 10 years.
yeah, that's about right. I've seen terrible things in the Underdark. I
Dim-
was
Um,
I was my companions are that were down here with me are not here anymore. This, and she kind of pulls out a rope, belonged to one of them. Please take it for your help. Leon, you recognize this as you get a second rope of climbing.
well, useful.
Potentially, yeah. We'll see. You got two of them now.
Now,
You could
Miss,
time together.
now,
I was about
Miss,
to say.
I'm gonna ask this question. It's gonna seem a little strange, but before you went mad, did you have a frog companion? A toad?
Yeah, it's a little. My memory's a little fuzzy, but I don't know where or when. But I met a talking toad during my travels down here. Kind of looks around, doesn't see it. Huh.
It disappeared we when we cured you of your madness. It didn't look happy when we cured you. I have an inkling that that may have been a part of your problem.
Well, double the thanks then. Triple if we can get out of here. I can see Regala again.
Absolutely. We've seen firsthand that you can hold your own, so this won't be much of an escort mission. It'll be more of a honorary, an honorary alliance. Welcome to the Truth Seekers.
Oh boy.
Temporarily, anyways.
Thank you. If I can, yeah, I can. She kind of flares out some of her magic. Prestidigitation, all that. I'm some of the stuff I used against you is gone. I'm sorry, but if need be, I can assist in your travels down here until we can leave.
Oh, that'd be swell. When we leave Waterdeep, we can take you back to your wife on our flying ship.
You have a flying ship?
Yes.
You know what a flying ship is?
Well, technically it'd be a second one, but yes, we have one getting worked on.
Wow, I've only heard rumors of those things.
Yeah, we didn't know those things existed until
Until Cloth gave us one.
Don't talk about that.
yeah, I kind of look at Bolchara, kind of like, why would you say that?
Oh, it's the truth. Oh,
I
we're
can
not
tell her the
associated
truth.
with him, by the way. Honestly, I think the guy's kind of an asshole.
Regardless, from what you remember before you started going mad, we were trying to find the spiders. You probably wouldn't know what they are since uh they apparently were recent. They're more recent to this area. But would you happen to know where some spiders are around here?
No, not down here.
Yeah. Well, good.
Well, down here, there were some, but there were also people that worshipped them or used. Are you referring to the Drow, by chance?
Uh, we talked to a two-headed fellow when we came
Jibber
down.
jab.
Jibber jabber, yes, he's a not he's a I can't quite remember what he was called, but outside the name Jibber Jabber, but he told us there was spider people down here.
Speaking of which, I'm going to start moving the group over to like where Jibber Jabber is. Let's walk and talk. We can rest up where Jibber Jabber is. He said we can rest there anytime.
I'm not sure how I feel about resting up next to him.
But he's our friend. He said we can rest there anytime we want.
Well, let's just I say let's just have make a let's just stop by, see how he's doing first before we decide to rest. You know.
Reed is like, I just brought Reed back to life here. I'm not sure about this.
I mean, well,
Oh yeah, Reed, would you like some healing?
Yes, but we could also rest here if you guys are okay with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's an hour here or two.
I guess we can rest here. I'm going to heal
Things been
Reed.
in this cave and those like creatures.
now, and as they're kind of talking, and I turn to her. Now, you mentioned drow.
Mm-hmm.
When did you see them, and roughly where?
Well, their home is in the Underdark, and so in my travels I've had to come across some, and they're not the kindest of people.
Have you seen them here?
I don't remember. I'm sorry, my memory's still fuzzy.
No,
Well-
there's drow. I think that might be referring to the fish people.
Fish people. No, drows are
Makes
like
sense.
elves.
Yes, I know, but it might be what the guy was talking about.
I was thinking more like merfolk.
I mean, yes, that was the immediate thought.
I just don't see the correlation between drows and like fish people.
I just thought fins. Ears,
Fins?
so.
Well, we have to be careful down here regardless. Now, we just gotta keep in mind that there may possibly be drow down here.
Yeah, either way. Hey, I'm just like gonna like sit against this rock and just take out my loot. Just like, well, if we're resting up here, I'll play you guys a little song to help. It's a magic song.
I'm gonna take a little bit of time to ritual cast Tiny Hut.
Okay.
I don't want to be interrupted.
If you're evil and you're on the rise, you can count on the five of us taking you down.
I was gonna spend
Uh,
10 minutes
well,
casting
as
a
you
spell.
guys are doing this, she sees you pull out your spellbook and begin ritual casting Eamon's tiny hut. I'm really sorry about what I did. When we're out of here, I don't know what all you have in there, but I can share mine if you want to copy any. And she has these spells in her spellbook. I know you have most of these, but some of these you might be able to copy later on.
Okay, I am definitely interested in some of them that I don't have.
You obviously can't do Coin of Cold yet,
Yeah,
but I'm sure she'd let you when you have a chance. And as you guys pull the bubble and take your short rest, we will end the session here. In
Okay.
what you've learned is a part of the Underdark. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just asking, did you want us to wait until next week to.
You can go ahead and roll your hit
roll.
dice. I'll let Badger do hers when next session.
Here's Song of Rest. 3. Do as you will with that.
Reed's gonna need all of it.
I definitely have.
But thank you all so much for watching. We appreciate it, and we will see you all next time. Have a good night.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Bye, darlings.